This is Hino's Sport bringing you the heat and that fire. All right, let's talk about Michael Jordan and let's talk about the jab that he took at LeBron James. When Michael Jordan sat there and said, that guy, he's still playing? Woo, woo. Let me say it again. That guy, he's still playing? No, I'm just kidding. Michael Jordan actually wasn't kidding, because you have to understand, when someone tells you something, usually believe the opposite of what they tell you. Let me say it again. When someone tells you something, usually believe the opposite of what they tell you. So when Michael Jordan is saying, I'm just kidding, no, he's not kidding. He actually, in his brain, is still wondering, why is this guy relevant? Why is basketball still orbiting around this guy? Because last time I checked, Jordan's prediction and Hino's Sport prediction on Kevin Durant came to be true. Hino's Sport said that Kevin Durant was going to take over the league and he was going to be the best player unquestionably and unequivocally. Well, that happened. You know how we know? All we have to do is think of the 2016-2017 NBA Finals, the 2017-2018 NBA Finals. That right there within itself tells you everything that you need to know. LeBron James was matched up against Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant basically took it on a cooker little 35 3-point shot. After that, Kevin Durant spent the whole next year with LeBron James not wanting no parts of him. Because in that first championship, Kevin Durant lashed up LeBron James, and he had moments where he locked up LeBron James too. Let me say it again. He lashed up LeBron James, and then he had moments where he locked up LeBron James too. The next following year, Kevin Durant just completely obliterated LeBron James. Or in LeBron James's term, what he does from NBA team to NBA team, he obliterated him. So what we have to see here is when Jordan made the comment, and he was interviewed by Ahmad Rashad. This was back on his 50th birthday. Quick interlude. Drinking my coffee. I like my coffee black. And Jordan turned around and he said, let me listen. Let me think for a second. Ahmad Rashad, we're talking about Kobe and we're talking about LeBron on who's the best between either one of these two. But Kevin Durant is right there knocking down the door. He's literally right behind the door. And he's knocking it down in so much so that he's literally going to open the door. What Michael Jordan was saying in that parable, in that simile, as I'm paraphrasing it, because I'm not saying it in the exact vernacular or in the exact verbiage in which Michael Jordan uttered the words, he was basically saying that Kevin Durant is there to take over the league. The league is in his hands for him to do what he has to do. It's not a coincidence that Michael Jordan was working with Kawhi Leonard as well, put him under the Jordan brand. It's not a coincidence that Kobe Bryant mentored a Kawhi Leonard in the Mamba Academy. And the reason why I'm bringing up Kawhi Leonard, although I was still going to talk about Kevin Durant, is this. Kevin Durant has single-handedly made the La Legacy La Done, the La Cachet La Over. Kawhi Leonard is now adding La Injury to La Insult. Let me say it again. Kawhi Leonard is now adding La Injury to La Insult. This is what he's doing. He's basically saying, Kevin Durant, you're not playing. Let me take over where you finished. Let me continue on where you stopped. And this has been the product of LeBron James's legacy. Because I need to take you guys down a certain level of la memory lane. When you think of LeBron James, you have to think of his matchups against key marquee players. He is 0-1 against Dirk Nowitzki. He is 1-2 against Tim Duncan. He is 1-2 against Kevin Durant. He is 1-3 against Stephen Curry. Wow. That one took the cake for me. He is, let's see, 1-1 against Kawhi Leonard. So the only person who he has somewhat of a rivalry with is Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard is going to be the next guy that's going to be 2-1 on LeBron James. You know how we know this? The NBA is setting this thing up so that there is a Western Conference Finals that's going to be associated in the Staples Center for this year. The NBA is very predictable when it comes to teams that the NBA gets around when they want to sit there and make the most money from a marketable standpoint. The Los Angeles Lakers fit the cut because they have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The NBA will do everything in their goon power to ensure that the Los Angeles Lakers makes the Western Conference Finals. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But they will also ensure that the Los Angeles Clippers are able, because the Los Angeles Clippers are going to be able to do things on their own strength, but they're going to make sure the Los Angeles Clippers are untouched as well. Not to the degree of a Los Angeles Lakers, because LeBron James is their darling, but the Clippers need to be there because the NBA needs this rivalry of the Lakers versus the Clippers. They understand this is an instant sell. But the NBA is going to ensure that they do everything in their powers to give both teams a level of succession, i.e. more so the Los Angeles Lakers, to get both of them to that promised land called the NBA Western Conference Finals. This is going to be the creme de la creme. This is actually going to be the NBA Finals without saying it's going to be the NBA Finals. And whoever wins is more than likely going to face the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals. Who knows? The Milwaukee Bucks might get upset by Boston Celtics, but I don't see that happening from a basketball matchup. I believe it's whomever versus Milwaukee Bucks. It would be nice to have Kawhi Leonard versus Giannis Antetokounmpo in the NBA Finals because now that's a revenge factor. So I'm thinking the NBA is thinking the way that I'm thinking along the lines of NBA conspiracy to ensure that that could be a potential matchup. But here's the bottom line. Kawhi Leonard is going to expose LeBron James. And when he does, Anthony Davis, bye-bye Tinseltown. He's not staying. Anthony Davis did not hesitate to not re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. That should tell you everything that you need to know. It's basically a luck contingency from LeBron. Let me say it again. It's a luck contingency from the LeBron to basically put it out there that, hey, LeBron, if you don't get the job done, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of there. I'm not dealing with you. I'm going to go and take my talents to New York because Kevin Durant's going to be coming into the 2021 season. And I'm not playing for the Knicks, obviously. I'm going to go play for the Nets. Just think of the squad. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Jordan, Anthony Davis. I want y'all to let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Just think about that. Think about how much damage that team will do in the NBA Eastern Conference. But this is the underlying truth. LeBron James has a losing record against all these marquee players except for Kawhi Leonard. But Kawhi Leonard's going to make good on that. Because like I said, he's going to add the injury to the insult. So when you see Michael Jordan says, that guy, I said all of these things so that you could see a picture here. And for me to take you to what I call Henos sports storytelling. So that you could understand why Michael Jordan would say these things about LeBron James. It's because Michael Jordan understands that Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard got now. But Zion Williamson got next. Let me say it again. Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard has now. But Zion Williamson has next. And boy, if Zion Williamson can become everything that he's supposed to become, sky's the limit. Because now the NBA is not going to have a problem leaving LeBron James to get behind Zion Williamson. But the NBA and the Jordan brand and everyone that's associated with it is erring on the side of caution because they need to know if Zion Williamson is going to be a healthy product that's going to be able to stay on the floor. If he's able to do so, then bye-bye LeBron James. Hello, Zion Williamson. But let me tell you guys something. Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard are going to take over this league for the next 3 to 4 years. After that, then we're going to usher into a brief interlude of where it's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo potentially against a Zion Williamson if he could stay healthy. That's going to be the next crop that's going to fight it out. This is Henos' Sport. Check it out.